Welcome back. This is video 4.1. These next couple of videos will be a quick delve into the parabolic SAR formula. If you plan to just have your computer do all the calculations on its own, you can skip them, but honestly, I wouldn't advise it. If you're like me, I prefer to know the formulas on my own. But anyway, so in that parabolic SAR formula, there was something mentioned, and I only showed it quickly last time, but here it is again. The EP. The EP is the extreme point, is what that stands for. And the EP is determined by, when you look at your chart, let's zoom this in a little bit. When you look at your chart, so here's this uptrend right here. And EP is determined by the highest price reached during the uptrend, right? So for this uptrend, the highest price reached would be the top of this bar right here. Now keep in mind, there can be multiple EPs during a trend, like while the trend is ongoing. So like this was an EP, then it went down. This was an EP, then it went down. This was an EP. Every time you hit a new high and during the same trend, that is a new EP. And you just use the most recent EP for your calculations and ignore all the ones that came before it. So you just use the new high when you calculate. And then same thing, vice versa for the downtrend, you use the new low. So during this short little downtrend right here, this was the EP. This was the lowest point reached during this downtrend, making that the EP. All right. Now you might be looking at this bar right here and see that it's lower than this bar. Why is it not considered, part of this trend or the EP for anything? Well, technically, as you see by this dot right here, this was still part of the previous uptrend, because if you recall, a price needs to close on the opposing side of a trend in order to trigger a new trend. And that didn't happen until this bar. Had it happened on this bar and we had started a new trend, a downtrend, then yeah, this would be the EP of this trend, but it's not. So as you can see by this tab right here, this was the first tab to close below this uptrend. Same thing over here. This tab right here closed above this downtrend, signaling a new EP. And that EP is used, in the calculations, but also as a starting point of a new trend. So this EP, the extreme point for this trend, the highest price matches the point where this first dot will go. Same thing, vice versa. For this downtrend, the lowest price matches the first dot of the next uptrend. So we'll talk a little bit more about the parabolic SAR in the next couple videos. I apologize if these are a little bit over 3 minutes long.